So hello and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me here. If this is your first time to my channel's name is The Floor Aesthetic and my name is Trish, and I focus mostly on green beauty, botanically driven skincare. I also talk about makeup and perfume a little bit. So if you're interested in that, please do subscribe down below. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about a brand called Olura. They sent me their facial kit and I'm going to dive into that in great detail in just a moment. In this video, I'm also going to talk about the Boxwalla Beauty Box for October, which features Lepaar Beauty. I will put timestamps down below so that if you're only interested in one of these topics, you will be able to find that very easily. But I am going to start talking about Olura first. I want to let you know about one of the founders. Her name is Kyoko. She reached out to me to see if I would be interested in this. Obviously, I am, because I have been hearing a lot about ultrasonic technology in skincare and using that technology to help improve collagen production in your skin, as well as helping the products to infuse more readily into your skin. So I've been hearing about that, I think maybe on some podcasts. So when she reached out and I saw what this was all about in terms of this ultrasonic technology, I was definitely on board. Now, a little bit of information about Kyoko. She has been in the beauty industry for 20 years. She used to work for Kate Somerville on their product development. I believe she also worked in their clinic. I think she's also been with Tatcha. I didn't write that down in my notes. I have notes in front of me, so I don't forget to talk to you about key points, but I think she did mention Tatcha as well. They do have a plastic surgeon on their team, so there's very impressive credentials behind this brand. Again, this is what the box looks like on the outside, and let me show you what the kit looks like on the inside, so that you can see what it looks like when it arrives at your door. I've been using the device as well as these products for about 6 weeks. Now, actually, I should specify though, I've been using the Eno. This is what it looks like. And I have been using this for about 6 weeks, every day. Now, the products I only integrated in after 2 weeks of using this, because you can use your own products with this device. So I just didn't want to add in too many things into my routine in case I had a negative reaction. I wanted to be able to gauge what was doing what. So I did this for 2 weeks on its own with my existing products, and then I integrated the Olura products into my regimen. So let's talk about the ultrasonic technology first. There are two ends to the Eno device. This is the infusion disc, and this is the side that provides exfoliation. Both are stainless steel and you can wipe them clean with alcohol. The disc can be used 2 times a day. Kyoko recommended though that the exfoliation end be used about 2 times a week. Like I said, I am going to put in a little segment that does show how I use this device on a daily basis. But just to let you know, it is the blade here, and I'm calling this a blade, it is not sharp. But the blade here is not actually what's doing the exfoliation, it's the vibration. So the vibration, as you move it up your skin, the vibration of the stainless steel blade is what helps to exfoliate your skin. And I know that there are concerns out there about physical exfoliants. I have the same concerns. I don't typically use physical exfoliants because they can cause micro tearing. This one does not. The exfoliation happens from the ultrasonic vibration of the stainless steel blade. And Kyoko really drove it home to me that you do not want to use intense pressure on this. It's just going to be very, very light. And it was also really important to her for me to relay this information to you, that you do not want to use this blade to try to extract, a whitehead or a blackhead. You do not want to put that kind of pressure on your face with this device. Like I said, very, very gentle, and you will see it in use in just a moment. So now let's go ahead and talk about the infusion disc. And as the name suggests, it helps products and actives infuse into your skin more readily. And then not only does it help your products to penetrate better, over time there is the cumulative effect of increasing collagen and helping increase cellular renewal. So I really do love using the Eno device. I do have several devices. I have the Zip, which is microcurrent. I do have the NuFace, which is also microcurrent, and I do like using those. I think I do prefer the NuFace when it comes to a microcurrent device, but But what you should know is that microcurrent is different than this Eno device. So the microcurrent is going to help with your muscles, to help with laxity of those muscles that you experience over time. What the Eno device, like I have said, is ultrasonic technology, and that is actually for your skin. So microcurrent is for the muscles, the ultrasonic technology is for your skin. And I really do feel like I have noticed a difference when it comes to the marionette lines right here, the nasolabial folds. I feel like they have become more plump. It is nothing drastic. I would not say it's a miracle by any means, but I feel like it has given me modest results that I do particularly enjoy and appreciate. The charge lasts for like 8 to 10 days, and let me show you what the charger looks like because it fits in here. Did you see that? It just snaps right in. It is super stable sitting on your bathroom counter. What I do is I just pull it out, you know, once a week, once every 10 days, let the thing charge. And then, like I said, the charge lasts for like 8 to 10 days. It's pretty impressive. So from that aspect too, as well, it's just easy to use. It's user friendly. The charge lasts for a long time. Just everything about it is really easy to use. So now let's go ahead and start talking about the products that do come in the line. They do come in this full kit. You can buy them separately. You can also buy the device separately. I'll talk about that in just a moment because I do have a code you can use for 15% off. I'll get to that in a second. But let's talk about the Refreshing Essence. This is just a really nice mist to use before exfoliating. I think I forgot to say that. You want to make sure that your skin is really well hydrated with a mist so that you can actually feel the wetness on your skin. And this mist contains water, glycerin, urea, which I believe urea is really good for hydration. It's also anti-inflammatory if I remember correctly. So just kind of a basic but effective skincare mist. Now let's move on to the treatment serum. This I have really been enjoying using. It has a really nice texture, really nice slip. There is no scent to it. There are 2 boosters that you actually need to add into the bottle. And the boosters I was sent are the brightening booster that has niacinamide and resveratrol in it. And then I also got the age management booster, which has niacinamide, bakuchiol, and vitamin C. So really love those actives. I really like how this feels on the skin. And if I'm remembering correctly, I think there is dimethicone in here, which is not a deal breaker for me. I actually don't mind silicones in my skincare. I don't feel like they do anything bad to my skin personally. Just sometimes the texture of silicones I really, really don't like. So when I used this, I was pleasantly surprised that it didn't have that weird sort of synthetic-y feeling that sometimes the silicones can. It just made for a really nice, beautiful slip. And like I said, silicone is completely fine with me in skincare, but I do know that some of you might want to avoid that, so do take note. The other item that is a part of their line is the moisturizing lotion. This also comes with a booster, and let me check and see what the name of that is. Oh, it's just the moisture enhancer for use with the moisturizing lotion. So you do put the booster into this lotion as well. I also really like this too. It has just a really nice, creamy yet light texture. Oh, and I will say that the serum is kind of more of one of those lotiony emulsion types serums that I really, really love. And then, like I said, the moisturizing lotion is also really lovely. So once I integrated these into the routine, I feel like my skin responded really well and I enjoyed using them. I really appreciate that they are not scented for those of you who don't like scent in your skincare, you don't want any essential oils. So huge thumbs up for the Eno device, for the ultrasonic device, as well as these products. I would definitely get these in the future when it comes to the serum and the lotion. I really like both of these. I think I would probably take a pass on the Refreshing Essence. I do like it. I think it's really nice, but I just have other more botanically driven mists that I would prefer to use for the exfoliation part of this process. But overall, very impressed with the products. So before I get to showing you the demonstration of me actually using the device, I do want to let you know that the device is $185. You can get the whole kit with all of the products for $285. I do have a code, which is Trish15, so TRISH 15, and you will get 15% off of your purchase for the month month of October. I believe it's going to be good for 30 days after my video goes live. So it might go a day or two into November, but for the most part, it will be live for all of October. And now let's go ahead and jump into me actually using the device. So we are in my bathroom right now. I feel like this is going to be the best place to demonstrate how I use the Eno device. I first need to splash my face with water because I just woke up. I haven't done any skincare or anything, so I'm just gonna put my hair up. Hopefully my eyes aren't looking too baggy like I have mentioned. Baggy eyes tend to be an issue for me when I wake up in the morning. They don't seem to be too bad today though. So I'm just gonna splash my face with water real quick. Okay, so just gonna pat my skin dry. And then what I need to do is I need to prep my skin to make sure that it is really hydrated, so basically wet. So I'm spritzing my face with the essence that is from Olura, and I'm going to turn this on. And then what you do is you just very gently run this across your skin. And hopefully you can see kind of like the vapor, sort of little mist that is created, probably just from the vibration. And Kyoko said that you can actually use this over blemishes. You just don't want to use it over like a pustule. So hopefully you guys can see that little like vapor mist that's created. I find it super satisfying. Now Kyoko said to have, I believe just to always go upwards, whether you're using the exfoliating part or the disc. So I do that, but I find it's easier on my lip to go with downward strokes as well as on my nose. And then I just get my forehead. All right, and that is it. And then I just typically wipe it off, and then if I want to clean it, then I just use a little bit of alcohol. So it is stainless steel, both of them are stainless steel, so you can use alcohol to clean it off. And then next up, I'm going to be using the infusion disc. So how I'm going to prep my skin for that is I'm actually going to put on a little bit more of the Olura essence. And I have actually really been loving the serum that was sent to me, as well as the lotion or the moisturizer. Now both of these do have actives in it, and I feel like my skin is feeling a little reactive. I'm looking over in the mirror here. I've got like, I don't know, you might not be able to see it because of the lighting, but I have like this little bump here. It's almost like a little welt, and I've been having the little blemishes that tend to pop up when I'm needing to wear, or when I do wear my mask at work. We always wear a mask at work. So I'm gonna go with very gentle products today that don't have any actives in it. So the serum I'm actually going to reach for today is the 12 Beauty Ideal Moisture Level Serum. So what I do, again, to prep my skin for the infusion disc is I just do my normal skincare. So I'm going to put this serum on, the 12 Beauty Serum. Make sure I get it under my eyes and on my neck. And then after I put on my serum, I like mixing the Nutritive Repair Emulsion from 12. So I just do maybe 3 or 4 pumps in my hand, and then I mix it with an oil because the oil gives a really nice slip to the face, so the infusion disc just moves over your skin very easily. And the oil that I'm gonna mix in today is from Lepaar. This is their Smooth Operator. This is in the Boxwalla Beauty Box for October. There's 3 beautiful oils from Lepaar in the Boxwalla Beauty Box for October, and this one smells like coffee. So I love using this in the morning to kind of just like help wake myself up. Make sure I get this on my neck. And then I, of course, rub the excess onto my hands and arms. Then I'm gonna grab the device again, turn it on, and I just move up my neck. And one thing that Kyoko said is you don't necessarily have to follow any real strict pattern. You can kind of do freeform. She just said the most important thing is that you go in upward strokes. So that is what I'm going to do. And I mentioned that the exfoliation part of this vibrates 25,000 times per second. The infusion disc vibrates 350,000 times a second. And it uses the ultrasonic technology. And now I can feel it getting really warm and it just feels so good. I don't know what it is about the warmth and the feeling of the stainless steel disc, but I just love using this thing. So I just keep working my way up my face in these upward motions to my hairline. And then I will also kind of focus here on the nasolabial folds. And I just kind of do my own thing. Like sometimes I go here and then move up and then go under my eye and then go up to my forehead. Sometimes I just go around like this. Again, I really love that you can kind of freestyle with this thing and focus on the areas that you want to focus on, that you feel like need the most attention. I will go up under my brow and go up to my hairline. Get the middle here. If you've got 11s, this is gonna help plump up that skin, help promote the collagen production. And then I just go over my upper lip, get my chin, and then move over to the next side and basically just do the same thing. And I find that this is really easy for me to reach for because obviously you use it with oil-based products so that you get this really nice slip. You know, with the microcurrent devices, you cannot use oil. So I find that a little bit harder to reach for. It just doesn't integrate as well into my daily routine. I have to remember to not put any kind of oil-based product onto my skin. Whereas this one, I just love reaching for it. It's so easy. Like I said, it integrates really easily into my skincare routine. Focus here on the nasolabial folds. Get up under my eye and then under the brow. And I literally have been using this device every day since I got it. I need to look specifically at the date that it was sent to me, but my guess is around 6 weeks. And I don't think I have missed a day. I maybe have had, I think maybe there's been 3 or 4 days where I've only done it once. But for the most part, I have been using this twice a day, every day. And as you can see, I just kind of do my own thing, don't really follow any real distinct pattern. It takes a little while for the infusion disc to warm up. So when you first put it on your neck or wherever you start, it's not warmed up. So I just like to end with my neck so I get that warm feeling there as well. So yeah, that is pretty much it. You turn it off by holding it for just a few seconds. And then what I typically do is go in with a SPF, like a tinted moisturizer with SPF. So I think I'm going to grab my Shell Skin Tint. I'm just gonna shake it up a little bit. So let's go ahead and put some of this on. So I typically don't like using my Shell by itself because when it dries down, it's not quite as dewy as I like. But since I have the oil on my skin, I feel like the combination of the you know, the oil works really well as a foundation for this particular SPF tinted moisturizer. So that's it. That's my morning routine, which includes the Eno device, which, as I keep telling you guys, I absolutely love it. Stay tuned and keep on watching, and we're going to talk about more products that I have been using and loving. So I hope that was helpful for you to see it in action. If you have any questions about how I use it or what it's all about, if I didn't cover something regarding the Eno device or the products, please do ask me down below. I will do my best to find out the answers if I can't answer your questions myself. So now let's go ahead and dive into the reviews of these Lepaar products from the October Boxwalla Beauty Box. let's just talk a little bit about the theme. The theme is When Time Stood Still. There are 3 full-size products in here. Let me just go ahead and show them to you because they are just so beautiful. The colors are just exquisite. So anyway, each one is 15 mils, that is full size, and it has a $188 retail value, and you get it for the Boxwalla price, which is $49.95, and the boxes come every other month. So the reason why Lavanya chose the theme of When Time Stood Still is because this is the Kairos capsule collection from Lepaar. So Kairos in this instance refers to Kairos time, which is different than chronological time or Chronos time, which is linear. Time is qualitative, timeless, and also refers to an opportunistic moment. And the god Kairos is the personification of opportunity, luck, and favorable moments. So I feel like with this collection, they're really talking about taking that time, taking those moments to have self-care, play, have fun with these 3 oils, mix them up any way you want to, which for me at first, I will admit, I was a little overwhelmed, I have to say, not necessarily by receiving 3 oils, but just reading about all the different ways you can use it, you know, one for under the eye, maybe one for the neck, layer this on top of that. And it was just feeling like really overwhelming to me. I don't know why. I typically don't have that feeling with skincare, but I was just like, I can't keep this straight. I'm having a hard time remembering the names and whatever. So for me, I'm kind of just going intuitively for what I want to grab for, if I want to mix it, what other products in my skincare routine I want to mix them with. Let's talk about Lepaar real quickly. They are an Australian brand, and just looking at their website again, there are definite words that really stick out for me, like holistic, spiritual, energetic, intentional, life force of these raw natural materials, sustainability, solar infused, lunar infused, those kinds of things. I'm sure you can get an idea of what they're all about, what their ethos is all about. Biodynamic farming, which I really do appreciate, you know, that focus on sustainability and preserving the life force of the botanical products that they are using. So I just wanted to give you a little bit of a feeling and a vibe for Lepaar in general if you're not familiar with the brand. So now we're going to go ahead and jump into the oils themselves. The first one I'm going to talk about is Smooth Operator. And this is just so gorgeous. I mean, they're all super gorgeous. This one in particular, I just love kind of this muted purple gray tone that they have on the bottle with the gold embossing. This one, as you can tell from the name, which is Smooth Operator, this is going to help smooth your skin, soften your skin. And this smells of really rich coffee. If you love the scent of coffee, you will love this. If you like using products that smell like coffee in the morning to kind of help boost your energy, I do highly recommend this. This contains coffee husk, coffee cherry. It also has green coffee seed oil in it, as well as roasted coffee bean oil. So that explains why it has such a rich coffee scent. As I mentioned, the coffee scent for me just really makes it a beautiful product to use for the morning. I love mixing it with my emulsions that you guys know that I love. And I feel like it gives a really good prep to the skin for putting on SPF, you know, a tinted moisturizer. I think I showed that in my demonstration of the Eno device, that, you know, having that nice prep with the oil on your skin works really well with the Michelle tinted sunscreen. Next up, I'm going to talk about Elastic Love. This too has such a beautiful bottle. I'm just in love with their branding. The focus on colors, especially the gold on the labels, just everything about it is really, really beautiful. So this is Elastic Love. This is going to help firm your skin. It's also going to help boost its resiliency because the ingredients in here are very high in linoleic acid. There's kangaroo paw flower, which I think comes from the Lepaar garden. There's also black currant seed oil and pequi fruit. So this one has a really lovely berry fruity scent. Now, I don't know if I specified that there are no essential oils in any of these 3 oil serums. The scents do come from the extracts and the plant products themselves. There's no essential oils to scent the product. So the scent here, I'm assuming, comes from that beautiful mix of the black currant seed oil as well as the peckweed oil. This one I do reach for more at nighttime. Like I said, Smooth Operator in the morning, Elastic Love in the night. Sometimes I actually will blend the two of these. I'll do like 3 drops of each and mix them together at nighttime. I also like the smell of coffee at nighttime apparently. I can't drink coffee after about noon because it just makes me too jittery. In fact, I typically do drink decaf. So anytime I can get that scent of coffee, I'm fine with that. Not only does it energize me, but sometimes it helps me feel kind of soothed and relaxed. So combining these two has been really lovely at nighttime. I can't say that like I really notice a huge difference, like in terms of, yes, the Smooth Operator just does the soothing of the lines, and then Elastic Love, I notice the boosting of the collagen. I mean, for me, it's just all about the really beautiful plant ingredients, just nourishing my skin, making it feel bouncy and healthy and cared for, rather than really like drilling down into specific uses or things that I want to tackle on my skin, whether it's, you know, fine lines or whatever. For me, with these 3 oils, again, like I mentioned, it's going to be more about intuition and just reaching for the oil that's speaking to me that day or night. And just knowing that the really beautifully grown, harvested, biodynamic plants, plant magic, plant oils that are in here, that is what I'm looking for rather than like really targeting, certain skin issues, quote unquote. But that's just me and how I've chosen to use these products in my skincare routine. And then lastly is Summer Wine. And this is filled with antioxidants, so it's going to help give you that antioxidant shield. There are extracts of Primitivo grapes. I don't know what Primitivo grapes are. There's fermented Chardonnay grapes and seeds, as well as Shiraz leaves. So obviously this is going to be really high in resveratrol. So there's the antioxidant shield. This is going to help provide for you. There's also strawberry seed oil and strawberry gum in here. So I'm assuming it has a really beautiful berry scent as well, similar to the Elastic Love. Now, I have not opened this up yet, and the reason why I haven't is because I want to get more through these bottles before I open up that last one, because I want them to be as fresh as possible, as potent as possible. So I'm just going to wait on trying this one. I'm assuming I'm going to really enjoy it and love it because these ingredients are just beautiful. But if you have tried Summer Wine, I would love to hear your thoughts on it. I'm so curious about the smell. I'm just dying to open it up, but I'm trying to refrain from doing that because obviously I've got these oils to get through. And then I have also been sent another oil that is so beautiful from Ojai Wild. And what I was originally thinking of doing for this video was having it be a combination of focusing on the Boxwalla as well as doing the new things in my skincare routine, but I realized it was just gonna be way too long. So I decided to just focus on the Eno device as well as the Boxwalla Beauty Box from October. And then I will be doing a separate video where I talk about other products that have been sent to me that I've been loving, which just a little sneak peek, I'm gonna dive more into the Earthwise Beauty 3 Roses Mist, which I love. And then I've also been loving this cream from La Maria. It is an incredibly gorgeous, gorgeous cream that I can't get enough of. So I'm really excited to talk to you about that and just several other things. So that will be what's coming in my next video. I'm really excited to film it. So stay tuned for that one. I'm not exactly sure when I will get to filming it, but that is the one that is coming next. So hopefully you found this video helpful in terms of information regarding Olura and their Eno device and their products, as well as the beauty box from Boxwalla for October featuring Lepaar. If you have any questions regarding any of these things, please don't hesitate to ask down below. Please give me a thumbs up if you like this video, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I will see you in that next one. Bye.